Hello everybody, it's me Wasabi and I'm back again with another episode of the Minecraft Let's Play series. As I'm looking out into my beautiful world, you will notice that it is quite different from when I left off. Last time I left off, I was in a little bit of a shack. Well, not only have I remodeled the shack, but I've also extended it out a little bit with this little fence and have terraformed quite a bit. I was wanting to keep these sort of like this too high area sort of like around, but when I kind of get on top and like look around, it's not great. So there's a lot more like room to work around with on this sort of flat, or if not from like this flat right here. So if I can mine off this sort of level, a lot of area, and these two high areas, there's just not enough of it for me to really justify a height elevation like it is from like there to here. So I'm just deciding to sort of get rid of it up into a point. So if we go up to here, this is a little hill again. It has a lot of area, but I'm going to flatten it out like this over here. But once we reach up to these mountain areas, then I'm going to stop, basically. So, yeah, this is the same elevation as that over here. And here, I think I'm going to build up some pathways and stuff throughout this area for logging camps, because I've already harvested quite a few trees. And I did have some iron. I did find some iron, so I made a bucket and an iron pickaxe, but that's just about it. I've been using mostly stone shovels and stuff to basically go through and dig up all this, and it's been taking me a while. However, I have built over here a little mine shaft that I haven't really been able to find anything in. Like the iron I got here came from that ravine that we saw last episode. Speaking of stuff, I need to go over here and get myself another axe. The stone's tools, I definitely need to get an upgrade. I don't know what we're going to be doing this episode, just munching some pork chops. I have gotten some animals, as you can hear them, squawking and guawking and mooing and whatnot. I've got at least 2 sheep. I had 2 pigs, I bred up a third one. And the sheep and the chickens, yeah. I only have 1 cow. I can get another cow, but I'm going to keep very light on the animals due to the fact that this pen isn't very big, and since this is going to be kind of a medieval themed world, I'm kind of just being a little bit accurate to peasantry's ability to house animals, where most commonly you would have like say some pigs, some chickens. This would be considered a lot of chickens. I would actually, if I was a medieval person, I would actually, harvest a chicken here, like a couple of these chickens, to eat or to sell, sell or not kill and just sell them off to somebody else. I do have my horse. Most peasants didn't have a horse, so I might. So this is a little bit inaccurate. And a cow. The most peasants didn't have a cow. If they did, they were considered a bit more well off or very lucky. Same with the sheep. Sheep was something that a peasantry could have, but they probably didn't only have more than say 1 or 2, due to the fact that over the winter they would need to feed them, and unfortunately a lot of animals means a lot of feed, and so you were very restricted on the amount of animals you could have. So again, like if you're a peasant, you have like a cow rather than say a herd. And of course, I've made this beautiful field out here that looks like it's about ready to harvest. If you're wondering why I've alternated the, say, wheat to carrots or beetroots and stuff like that, 2 reasons. One, it allows me to kind of fit in more crops within a smaller space, as well as Minecraft crops grow faster whenever the same crop is not adjacent to them. So if I had wheat here and wheat here, this wheat and this wheat would be slow, because the Minecraft the crop checks on the diagonal if if it's the same crop, and if it is, it has a reduced grow time. So as long as we keep it in these rows and not on the potentially on the diagonal, I can grow multiple things pretty quickly. And this I've just harvested this not too long ago, so it's already kind of completely full. So yeah, it's pretty quick. And it's not kind of full when like say the potatoes up. A bunch of the potatoes got like about a cyclone. Put them sort of finish this row up here. I do have the water sort of waterlogged onto slabs and stuff. So if you're wondering what those were, it's just the waterlogged slabs. Let's put this into the thing. So I have harvested quite a bit of wheat, some beetroots. I did not know this. If I go here, beetroots could actually be used to breed up pigs in vanilla. Yeah, I did not know that. So beetroots actually have a decent use as a form of animal feed. Let's see, where do I put the log? I'll keep the sticks with me just in case. Those eggs, they'll go up here. I also have, like, the pumpkins over here growing. As well as all of this sugar cane. So that's about it. So I think today we're going to be building up some of the new housing. I haven't, gathered up a lot of cobblestone. I've been kind of using it for this, like, retaining wall, so that way I can kind of make things look nice. I think this looks nice for the elevation heights. So it's like a terrace almost. And I know if you're screaming at me, that's not very medieval of you. It's like, bro, we actually have examples of stuff like this happening during the medieval period. Like these little retaining walls. Not necessarily a terrace. Like, I think that was a little bit... I don't remember seeing anything like that in medieval Europe. But retaining walls to help deal with, like, flooding and erosion and stuff were a thing in the medieval period. And that's kind of what I'm going for. Now, let's put that seed up. I do have my chests sort of, or like barrels, so organized, everything. I got 47 cobble on me, so let's see. I want to build a couple of things today. Like, number one, I want to use this area over here as a well, because it already has a bunch of water. I'm thinking about, I think if I take that out and come over to get some dirt, actually. I don't know what kind of well I was planning to make, so I'm just going to go with something super simple. So I want to, there's no central thing about this. It's not an even circle, or is it? Yeah, it's not an even circle, so it's just, I might place these blocks on these corners. Right now we've made it a bit even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So now that it's even, I'm gonna place these blocks here. Like this. Continue to, like, fill in here until we have 4 blocks. And I think I'm just gonna go like this. Why like this? Why keep it really small? Simple. 1, I don't want to fall into it, and 2, I think it's fine. So if we actually place these bits of dirt around it with cobblestone, so we have like a stone well. There's actually plenty of wells during the medieval period. Didn't need to be stone. So just put this in temporarily to get these dirt blocks back. I have been using it to terraform a bit. Was that iron? Don't mind if I... Can I get it before I drown? Yep. Oh shit, I missed it. Get up here. Breathe. Get out. Let's see. Get this other one. I'm a little bit starved on resources at the moment. This is why I can't really do much. I would love to build a little bit more, but I have a lot. No, I like this aesthetic where it's like you just kind of, there's a hole here. If I build this like here. Alright, and then if I think I have some cobblestone walls left. No, I don't. If I were to get some andesite. Holy shit. Can you see? Can I get a... So, I got an idea for what I want. I just need some wood now. Give me some slabs, give me some of these fences. I would need a chain. but I don't have the iron for that at the moment. So if I were to, I'm gonna put this, place these just like on the corners, like so, and then I place these fences here. Then from, nope, I don't want it like that. There we can, I would like to then put a chain here and then kind of have it go down slightly to then, so that way it kind of looks like it's got like a bucket pulley, and then I want these slabs here to be kind of like a roof. I need like 3 more. A lot of the wells back in the medieval period weren't really anything like this. They are, for what I can really, well, imagine, is that they were basically more simple. Like, I've seen examples of medieval wells in drawings, and also from like art, like manuscripts, and they can have a wide variety of design. But a lot of them didn't have like a pulley system, or like there were like 3 of them, like 3 versions I can say. There was a classical, just it's a circle that goes down, and you would have to bring your own like bucket and like rope to go it in there, and you can like get it down, or it has one off to the side to sort of pull water out. Or there's something like this where there's a small structure around it, and you can either like tie the rope here and then like throw your bucket in and like pull it up. Or there was this third one where it's like had a little mechanism where there was a, essentially, like, imagine the stone goes up and up. Maybe I should build that one. The one I'm talking about. Where it had like, it didn't have a mechanism to move. Like, well, there was a mechanism, yes, but it was like a lever in essence, where it had a really big arm that you would like, say you had like a big arm, right? And there was like a lever right here, and so you would push down here, and it would drop it down there, and then you would pull it back down, and then it would bring it back up. And so that was like the third one, where it had a little bit of mechanical nature to it. And then later, when you had like gears and stuff, people would like crank up the well, and it would bring up the bucket, and then it would go back down, like you'd see, I think, in some fantasy games. So I'm gonna keep, I guess I'll keep it as like just a simple structure like this. And I mainly put the fence here so I don't fall in by accident, because I can't get out. So it's kind of like meant to be idiot proof. But yeah, here's the local well that I've made. And now I'm going to start building around it with housing. Thinking about along this retaining wall, so we're going to have a marketplace. So like this area kind of here, but I want to build a more, how should I put it? There are 3 types of villages that I did a bit of research on, and these are mostly documents from like Germany and stuff in terms of like village design. The first one was the heap village, where buildings were kind of placed randomly with no real care and stuff, or design or whatnot. And that was the most common village. However, you had 2 other villages that I saw, which was the round village, where everything was centered around, say, a well, like this, and then everything was kind of built around it, sort of facing to the well, or maybe facing off, but everything kind of like the roads would come off, and they would go around, like, there's a central point, that's what I'm trying to say. The last one would be sort of a line village, where everything was built sort of like almost grid-like, where you would have like a road, and then there'd be a branching off thing, similar to how a lot of United States cities are, where things are very square and straight, and in the cities. And so that's the line village. They call those line villages because they usually had like one road, some branching off things where like buildings were built around. And I don't know, do I want to do it as a line village? Like because this is Minecraft, it's very blocky, it would very much fit the style, but do I also want to, say, build everything kind of around this well, and since I don't have roads leading it to anywhere else yet, I can just use this as sort of the center point to kind of build off the roads and stuff. because everybody got to come up here with the, everybody got to come get some water, even though it's kind of it is Minecraft. Whoopsies, there goes the stone. So I'm gonna keep things dirt pathway for now until I get a bit more materials to kind of upgrade things. But yeah, here's the village. Well, again, I want to build a marketplace here. Build up some stalls, maybe. Although marketplaces in small villages like this weren't permanent, they were usually either once a year, kind of like when a wandering trader, not a wandering trader, a merchant that would come through and they would kind of set up shop in a town for a little bit, and they'll build up a small market area to sell some of the goods for the village. Or if they were on a normal trader route, like they got decent amount of customers, they had like a semi-permanent one where it would be open up during the sort of pleasant months like spring and summer, but during the fall and winter they would kind of close things down and not really have too much traffic coming through. Only towns, and this is again from what I can tell from the research I've been doing on the books I've been reading, towns were kind of different from villages only in the sense that they had a more permanent established market where they might only close down during the winter time when things got rough, but for the most part it was open most times of the year. So I don't know. What I do know is that I would like this this mountain over here. I want to see how big is it. Like, that's where I want to build a castle. Like, that would be perfect to build like my Norman style castle that I want to use for my base. But it could also be like very, very not flat, narrow. Like it looks impressive, but it could just be like a big old wall. Like just a. So let's get up here and see if how much terraforming do I need to do to be able to get my castle of my dreams up here. Okay, there's some work to work. I can't speak. Room to work with. So if I build a castle here, then I would basically have a good advantage. Oh, that looks amazing. That looks amazing, yeah. So if I have, say, again, I don't know what I want to build in terms of like the village design. Do I want to go with a heat village, kind of build, things here and there? I guess we'll build another house today. I have the wood for it, and I want to oh, bees. That's right, I have bees. There's the honey block. Let's get a campfire and let's get some of that honeycomb, because I would like to build a bee nest myself. Let's see, come over here. Yeah, I have enough for shears. I have a little bit of copper. So I have some iron nuggets from the treasure I had, so not enough. I need 16 2 ingots. No, 18 I should say. 18. But I do have enough for one more. There we go. Where's my... There they are. We need the shears and let's dirt up. Put this up. Put this up. Let's put this up and this up now. So let's see. I have to put you up. We need 3 logs and a piece of charcoal. There we go. Now you have a shovel to put out the fire. So let's go over here to the bee nest and see if we can get ourselves some honeycomb. Put that there. And it should now just take that, yeah. How much did I get? Oh, I got enough. Okay. I would like to also get myself some oak leaves, too, so I might just use up the shears. Because one of the things that I also see when it comes to like the pictures and diagrams is that they would often use hedges to separate people's plots of land or farming areas. So, and it looked like bushes, and the best way to get bushes in Minecraft is through leaves. Like if, for example, if I wanted to say this plot of land was like different from somebody else, I would place a hedgerow like this, and say that now this is my plot of land. Like this over here is mine. And we know the difference between whose thanks to this little hedge. Maybe build up too high. Like that. I liked it better when it was yeah, they would often segment it also for proper rotations. Now, I will have a little bit of leniency for Minecraft because I can't do everything as it would be back in the medieval period. But yeah, I think I like if I separate this here, I should be able to actually move. I should move these. I was gonna expand my farm out a little bit. That's why I have these here. But I guess I'll move them a little bit to separate them from. Separate them. Now this is going to be interesting because I want to have a what I like to call what I'm calling the sugarcane road, because it's it's the road that I was talking about last episode, where it runs along the edge of the river that is going to lead to another, to other settlements down there or down there. I don't know which. And so I'm calling it the Sugarcane Road, and I'm thinking about calling the river I live next to the Sugarcane River. Or the Sugar River? I don't know. There's a lot of things yet to be determined. I do want to also get this bee hive going, because if I can get bees... Yes, that would be very pleasant. Beehive. Alright, so if we got a beehive here, I would have to then bring over the bee. Where would I put the bees? It would definitely have to be somewhere down here. I would like to keep it this level, so we'll kind of come down for... I guess this area over here would be for the bees. I guess... yeah, I should get some fence posts. I've seen a couple of designs of people make this in Minecraft, but I want to just add this as my kind of like own unique one. So let's do it on this one right here. Leave. Yeah. Let's use some hedges to sort of separate the pathway. Let's keep it a bit open here for the freedom of movement. Build some more here, creating a nice little outline. Yeah, this looks quite lovely. We'll put it here. We're going to then put the bee box here, like so. Yeah, and that way we can then have down here the campfire. Let's give it a bit of room to put, say, some of them, some more. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 bee boxes. And just build this here. Whoops. Because I would love to decorate with... The main reason why I want to get bees so early on is because I want to decorate stuff with candles. And the only way to get candles is with bees. So if I'm not mistaken, they do follow people holding flowers. I think that's because that's what they're used to breed with. So if I come over here with my shovel and put this out. Yes, you want to come over this way. Follow me. Hopefully there was more than one bee in that nest. Come on, follow me to bee. Around, just kind of inch my way a bit, so that way I don't get too far away. Too close, and then let's then plant a flower. Plant the flower right here. He should pollinate it, and then head into the closest bee nest. I don't know how bees work. I've seen it. So let's see. Let's see. How long does it take for them to pollinate? Oh, there it goes. And yes, we've successfully got him into the... Okay, so let's plant a couple more of these down. Some dandelions and see if there's another bee over there. Because if I can get 2, I can breed. Yeah, they were trying to get to these ones over here. Is there another one over here maybe that hasn't gotten to the bee nest yet? There's only one other way to find out if there's bees, and I hate to do it. Yes, there was. Okay. Now they will have a timer on when they're not mad at me anymore. Okay. But I don't want to get stung because that means that they will definitely die. Being poisoned doesn't feel great, I would imagine. So if I just lead him over this way and just wait until he gets not so pissed off at me, he will want to find a way to the nearest bee nest. Okay, so they're not mad at me anymore, and he's already got pollen, so he's wanting to find the nearest bee nest. So he will find. Yes, come with me. I'll help you. Yes. And there. He's going right into our bee nest. Now the other one shouldn't be mad at me anymore. And I can guide him over. Here, come on, little fella. Come on. Good. Good. Now the thing is candles also need string, meaning I'm going to need to get spiders, because unless they've added something recently that can give me string, I don't know. Oh, bees are the only thing I know that gives string. Here we go. Yes, little fella. Now then. He's gonna pop in there and try to get the... Alrighty then. So good. Now then. With the bees taken care of, I need to get now campfires. And a flint and steel. I think I got some flint in my here. No, I don't. Oh, I can very easily mine this up, and let's get ourselves some flint. Come on. One of these days. I swear. Please. Oh, there we go. Pork chop, so that's one. I got some of the beef cooked up. Now that should get me fully satiated. Andesite goes in there, cobblestone goes in there, you in there, and these. But yeah, I think that actually looks really nice. Again, I'm going to leave this area open so I can build maybe pathways around the thing for other things. But yeah, we got like these little hedgerows separating the fields. Now, one thing I do maybe want to try and do is maybe modify it a little bit. Where we would have the hedges actually come out and do, like here, for the farms. I have to do it with all these, meaning that this last... yeah, it's just wheat. Wheat, some carrots. There's all these outer ones. Lovely music. Tell me if that's too blasting. I don't know. It's Mr. Editor in the future would have to see if the music is blasting. There we go. Now let's go get some more leaves. This tree over here would do nice. Lovely stuff. Oh, I need to fill in these. Yeah, that's the one thing I need to grab my dirt for, is just to fill stuff in. There we go. Now, there will be an opening that I would like to leave, and I think it will be this one. lines up with the water spigot. Let's take that off. Oh, darn it. First sort of field that I created. Very medieval looking. I'm going to turn down, nope, not adjustments, options, music. Yeah, turn you down. There we go. So this would be kind of like the first field that would have like, it is full, I could harvest all of it now. I wanted to have like some room left so that people could actually walk along the banks, but it looks like that's just too harvesting right here. But I guess they just can't choose these pieces, so that way I have plenty of food. There we go, now we have the sort of road that kind of goes around. Sorry about that. Let me just... Sorry about that, I had to close my door for a second. Some people were getting up. Now, there we go. There. Now we have another field that we can plant stuff in. May not be a very, like, these fields may not be very big, but again, I'm kind of leaning in a little bit more into the Minecraft sort of style, like, land that is, the size of land that is needed to sustain a person is far less than that of in real life. So I think a field like these out here would be perfect for an individual or a small, like, or a family of people to maintain and sort of, like, to take care of. And so we would then have over here, and I think I'm going to build more sort of fields over here, kind of along the river. So, and with the hedges here now, they look amazing. I think they look beautiful. They have a very nice appeal to them. Let's see. Oh, that's right. We need to build that campfire. We're getting that flint and steel. Okay, so did I put that flint away? Yes, I did. Oh, I already had flint. Get that flint and steel so I can light the campfires, but then I can use this here with one of these again to make one of these. That way I can come over here and let the... Okay, so then I can harvest you. And I can put you out. And then go make some more of these bee things. Yes! Now, how many... I got wood. These here. Now, the one thing I was wanting to make was actually, like, thatched roofs. But wood and thatched roofs have, I've seen, been used both. Like, there have been wooden tiles to make roofs, as well as, like, thatched roofs. It just depends on what you have an abundance of in your area. In the area, I would say. Second. What did it say? Oh, bees and... Oh, it actually gives you, like information on that. Oh, nice. So, oh, I was. There we go. Now we have it matching up. Another campfire, I guess, is what I need. Just for that other one, and I gotta breed up the bees because bees, they need show that they're put all this here. I can put more the extra seeds in the composting bin and get some bone meal. Dumb horses. And so throw you in sort of miscellaneous chest that I got here at the moment. Over you. Flint and steel. Yeah, definitely flint and steel goes up there. Grab the 3 logs. 3. I have the sticks. More sticks. Grab that there. And there we go. And like that. Oh, pop that down there. And we gotta go grab some flowers to start breeding up the bees. That way the second one can actually start getting killed. And they take flowers. I guess I'll feed them dandelions because the thing that I know that's in an abundance. Because I'd also like to diversify the flowers to make things better. It could be better. So, the bees. So I gotta come in here with some of the dirt, and I gotta fill in this little area here. Get rid of this tree over here. This is gonna be an eyesore. There. And that's it. Come on, Mr. Bees. I know you want to come out and have some like nice, delicious flowers. Horses over there looking at me like I'm freaking crazy. Like that guy over there, he's fucking weird. As we wait. Kind of echo this when I break it. Don't you hear it? Yeah, it sounds like it has like an echo. I guess while we're waiting, I can fill in the thing with some dirt. There we go. We can feed those guys. Now they got themselves a little tiny bee. And already they've like produced some more honeycomb. Oh, I'm so busy. Get these here ready. But I gotta get the fucking steel to light the campfires. Why is he so slow? Okay. So, now then, where's my... Oh! My clippers! I'm so forgetful. Definitely off camera, I'm just gonna go down into mining spree. I have so little resources. This is for everything I need. So, grab that there. Then we just pat that down. Bees everywhere. That is going to be a second... Yeah, third beehive. And grab one more of these. So I can grab another one of you to take with me. Put that there, and then we just pat that down. And there. Lovely. Now then we can start filling this up. I have explored down the stuff down there. It's not an actual cave. It looks like it could be, but I've actually explored it. They are not. I tried to find iron down there, but I was disappointed very much. Let's just form this here. Just like Oh. Put it. Place these blocks in here. I like to fill in my holes a little bit more. But I will leave it a little bit dark. So there, now we have a little bit more room to deal with stuff. If I were to come over here, fill in this area over here, and then we'll be good with this one. This does lead to an underwater cave, which I'm hoping isn't going to be a problem underground. As I do have that mine shaft over there, I haven't really gotten any ore out of it yet. But it does lead into a big cave system that I'm pretty interested in exploring, but unfortunately I got kind of booted out there by a couple of skeletons, and I don't want to die. I have some gear, I got a bit of leather, but until I get some, like, another cow and I can start doing a bit more breeding, at least off to the side, make like a side pen to do just some like extra breeding, it's going to be a bit of a problem. So there, now everything looks a little bit less ugly. I guess that'll be it for this episode, everybody. Hope you guys watched this little chilly, just, you know, easy side episode, you know, like just episode number 2. Not very much, a lot of crazy stuff happened. We did, you know, again, make everything a little bit more beautiful. We did explore a little bit more with the bees. Unfortunately, we have yet to do anything really with the bees. But I hopefully, in the next episode, I'll have a bit more gear, and I'll have some equipment, like some iron and stuff. And I guess next episode, the plan for next episode is we're going to build a couple new houses for the village, and these houses are going to be for, you know, people to live in, and maybe one of those houses also might be a blacksmith, which is pretty, you know, like. And so I guess check me out on Rumble and YouTube, as well as my social medias, linked down in the description, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.